Texas congressional candidate Dan Crenshaw lost an eye to an IED in Afghanistan on Saturday. Actor Pete Davidson mocked him as one of the, quote, really gross people running for office this year. He added, "I'm sorry. I know he lost his eye in war or whatever." Yeah, so that's their position, and they're not hiding it anymore. Useful for you to know. The more I think about it, it takes a lot of gall for Patch McCain to attack moms who are worried about baby formula as, quote, pro-Russia. I mean, that's one of the most outrageous things I think I've ever heard, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, why not just answer the question? Why the attacks? What does that tell you?
This is Tucker Carlson, the flip-flopper. 2018, Tucker Carlson goes on the defensive and says, "Oh, Pete Davidson is a terrible person for making fun of Dan Crenshaw." The joke was he reminds him of a hitman from a porno. That was the joke.
That was Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson went through a list on Weekend Update and was talking about different candidates that were running for the Republican Party in the primaries. And when Dan Crenshaw came up, he said, "Oh, it reminds me of a hitman from a porno." You have Tucker Carlson getting all butthurt and saying that SNL is making fun of him. And then you get Tucker Carlson 2022, where he's like, "Oh, he's Patch McCain." So, just to go to show you that Tucker Carlson is not who he says he is. He doesn't believe what you all think he believes in. He will say what he says because it's an entertainment show. It is not news. And once again, Tucker Carlson flip-flops more than, I don't know, Mitch McConnell.
Surely Tucker Carlson doesn't have flip-flopping views. And I would almost bet that Dan Crenshaw, if you looked at enough clip, which I'm going to have one right here, also doesn't have flip-flopping views. I mean, Dan Crenshaw, obviously he's telling the truth about the baby formula story, because that's the true story. Is you can't buy something that doesn't exist. And money isn't going to make it manufacture even more. I think Dan Crenshaw is making a very good political calculation here that the country is not going to be backing Putin. And they're not going to be backing politicians that back Putin. And that's why Tucker's pissed at him. And that's why he has Tulsi Gabbard on, who is a Russian asset to sycophant for Putin against Putin's enemy, which is Dan Crenshaw, who tells the truth that he's a murderous fucking dictator.
I mean, if you're against Putin, you're against Tucker. If you say anything that goes against what Tucker Carlson is preaching, Tucker Carlson is going to come after you because Putin says, "I'm going to release my hounds." And obviously Tucker Carlson is, Putin TV. It is Russian TV. It is propaganda. So, of course, he's going to bring people on like Tulsi Gabbard. And
Kane would be the first one to tell Tucker to go to fucking hell.
Right.
And that probably is why Tucker hates McCain, hates Crenshaw now. He loves Tulsi Gabbard, obviously. He's had her on his show like 6 times the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, you're going to talk Putin? Let's talk Putin. Let's do that. Let's do that."
Who knows a Putin puppet better than another Putin puppet, right?
Yeah, that's true.